Zlatan Olamide changed my life. Naira Marley Olamide changed my life. CDQ Olamide changed my life. T.I. Blaze Olamide changed my life. Bella Shmurda Olamide changed my life. Portable Olamide changed my life. Scales Olamide changed my life. Fino Olamide changed my life. Jaido P Olamide changed my life. Asake Olamide changed my life. Lil Kesh Olamide changed my life. Adekunle Gold Olamide changed my life. Fireboy DML Olamide changed my life. Definitely, Badu Snare is the destiny helper. What do you have to say regarding that? Welcome, guys, to Jugulis Entertainment. We'll give you hot gist of all the trends, all the happenings in Nigeria, Africa, and global, especially when it comes to entertainment. For the newbies here, be kind enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so as to stay updated whenever I drop hot trending content. Big ups to the Badu himself, Olamide. He has been doing very well. He has changed so many lives. Big ups to Olamide. We know what he did to Asake, because Asake is trending right now. Asake is one of the hottest Game of Thrones fans out there. Game of Thrones, that is, yeah, to me, that is like the best series I've ever seen. Though it didn't end well. Some persons were not happy with the way the thing ended. It started very well from season 1 to season 8. And I think the last 3 episodes, yeah, of season 8 were just there. It wasn't really what we expected. The story wasn't flowing. Yeah, it didn't get to us. Well, still talking about Game of Thrones, we have this good news that House of the Dragon, a sequel or a prequel, what happened before Game of Thrones, will be dropping tomorrow night, because today is Saturday, August 20, 2022. It will be dropping on Sunday, August 21st, 2022. Are you really ready? Are you waiting to watch the what happened 300 years before Game of Thrones? Well, from this picture, you can see this is Sir Harold Westerling. He's Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. We'll be seeing so many new faces, so many new things here. We'll be seeing so many new faces on this series, House of the Dragon, because Game of Thrones happened 300 years after House of the Dragon. We've seen Game of Thrones, so we are waiting eagerly for House of the Dragon. Personally, I'm waiting eagerly for House of the Dragon. I'll be dropping in hot trending content. And we have this news too, good news too, that Jon Snow, what happened after Game of Thrones, will be dropping anytime soon. Have you listened to MI's album? What do you have to say regarding the album? The guy, especially the track he did with Olamide and Nas. We know Olamide have been changing lives. Big ups to singer Olamide. Well, seeing the music and entertainment industry, let us talk about the himself, Burna Boy. Burna Boy has been doing works. He's been doing very well. Burna Boy becomes the current most streamed artist on Boomplay with 400 million streams. That is a huge one. Big ups to singer Burna Boy. He didn't just tell us he's a giant of Africa for fun. To me, I think Burna Boy rather has been living up to his name, to expectations. He has been holding shows, I mean, all around the world, in so many countries. So many countries. We're still talking about Burna Boy. And Wizkid has been doing very well too. And Fireboy DML, who showered praises on Olamide. Billboard World Albums Chart. We have Wizkid Diamond Made in Lagos, 92 weeks. We have Burna Boy Love, 6 weeks. And Fireboy DML, Playboy. From these 3 albums I just mentioned, which is your favorite? Still talking about Burna Boy. From the desk of Burna Boy, drop this message that by 2022, I have performed in almost every country in the world. Once I do the Asia, Australia, and South America tour, I will truly have done it all. Burna Boy is really the Odogu himself. Big ups to you, singer Burna Boy. I mean, big ups to you, be living up to your name. You told us you are the giant of Africa, and some persons were laughing like Burna Boy is arrogant, is this, is that. But Burna Boy has said it, that he's the giant of Africa, and he's been still in the music entertainment industry. As I said earlier, Asake, who showered praises on Badu himself, Olamide. His song is #1 on the charts. We have Asake, Terminator. Have you listened to that song? And TG Omori has been doing works. Damn, that guy is good. TG Omori is good. TG Omori is good. Big up to TG Omori. I love that video. And we have #2 on the list. We have Bandana by Fireboy DML and Asake again. It's like Asake is like #1 and #2. Isn't that wonderful? Asake has been doing numbers. #3, we have Feels featuring Davido, Electricity. And #4, we have Asake again. Damn, Asake is just everywhere. Peace be unto you. Asake #1, #2, and #4. Wow. Asake, are you sure this guy will not come home with a Grammy Award? What do you have to say regarding that? We have so many Asake fans out there. Please don't forget to drop a comments on the comment section below. Well, let us move on to something else. So much has been happening in our country, Nigeria. But before we dive into that, I saw this quite, everybody was shocked. You know, we all loved, do I say all? Yeah, so many of us, we loved singer Dagreen. Though he has passed on. He died in a terrible accident. He was dropping his song back to back. He was being regarded as a 50 Cent of our time. I mean, he did very well. Dagreen did very well. But we saw this picture online recently that the Sierra Leone police released pictures of wanted people who were part of the violence protest last week. And late Nigerian rapper Dagreen is one of them. Like, seriously, how can they declare someone that is late wanted in another country? Come on, man. Sierra Leone, you guys need to apologize to Nigeria for this thing, because we are not really happy. We don't joke with our musicians because they're doing very well. They're putting smiles on our faces. I mean, I just mentioned the likes of Burna Boy, the likes of Olamide. Don't mess with those guys. They'll be doing very well. Polishing our image on the warm up. Sierra Leone, I think you guys need to apologize. That was, well, a mistake. Let us talk about Chef Chi, Davido's baby mama. Someone dropped this comment that you all should stop associating me with a thing of the past. I am no longer affiliated with Chioma. There's nothing between us. These blogs should stop calling me former in-law. I am nobody's in-law. Never was an in-law. That came from the desk of King Carter. Well, you know, there's been this rumor that King Carter is dating Chioma, blah, blah, blah. So many things have been going in on blogs. Well, we've heard it from the desk of King Carter himself. But I think there's something still going on between Davido and Chioma, because recently Davido said that Chioma is a confidant, that he likes talking to Chioma, you know, expressing himself. And yeah, everybody has a friend to confide on or in. Do you have such a friend? Let us move on to something that will be trending in the country, ASUU strike. So parents have been complaining, students have been complaining. Well, we have this news that no respite for students as ASUU and federal government failed to reach agreement. So students, you guys will still be at home. And regarding what the ASUU, you know, chairman said, the union chairman, that he advised Nigeria not to vote anybody whose kids are schooling overseas, because our politicians, their children are overseas. So, I mean, this ASUU thing is not really a thing to them. We're talking about the ASUU strike, the timeline of ASUU strikes under Nigerian leaders since 1999. In Obasanjo's regime, Obasanjo served from 1999 to 2007. 541 days. It was long anyway. But I think Yar'Adua got the shortest, which is 127. The Yar'Adua served from 2007 to 2010. That is like 3 years. Goodluck Jonathan, 369 days. That is like seriously more than a year. 359 days rather. Oh, yeah, almost a year. 359 days. Then Muhammadu Buhari, who is presently serving, he has been serving since 2015 to date. 570 days plus. That is more than, yeah. What is really happening? What is the way forward? Well, don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. Nigeria. So much drama here, and the people have been complaining regarding the present administration, but some people are okay with it, that this is the best government ever. That's what the ministers keep telling us, that this is the best government. They've done this, that our economy is stable, we have this, we have that. I don't even know what else to say, but please, if you have anything to say, don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. We have this news that Nigerians stranded in Dubai, UAE, over mass deportation, and they seek help from Buhari government. Do you think this government will assist them? Well, don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. Still talking about Nigeria and the present administration, we have this bad news that more pressure on Nigerian airlines as aviation fuel hits 900 naira under Buhari government. So many things have been happening in this government. I mean, everything keeps rising. And if it goes up, anything that goes up in Nigeria, it hardly, or do I say it doesn't come down. And we have this news too, that Tanzania airline to launch flight to Nigeria, Ghana, while Nigeria Air fails to fly 4 years after unveiling. Yeah, Nigeria Airways has been unveiled 4 years ago, and till date, we've not seen, nothing has happened. Well, some people are okay with the present government. What about you? Don't forget to drop a comment on the comment section. So much have been happening in Nigeria. Recently, we got this news that, according to the Minister of Agri, he told House of Rep that we use 18.9 billion naira to clear bush and others. Like, how can you use 18.9 billion to clear bush? Which bush? And how much is ASU demanding? 18.9 billion just to clear bush. Is that possible? We know Nigeria is a big country, but is it possible to use that amount to clear bush? Everybody has something to say, and as I say, some people are okay with the way they are talking about the government. We know in 2023 we'll be determining who will become the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In my last video, in my last short, I posted a video of youths celebrating and campaigning for Peter Obi in Imo State. It has been going, you know, all over the country. People have been celebrate as everybody. It's like everybody wants Peter Obi to become the president of this country, especially the youth. They really want Peter Obi to become the president of this country. Well, for just Peter Obi, he dropped this message that as we approach the official kickoff of the 2023 election campaign, it has become evident that the opposition have adopted a negative strategy of trolling and insinuating fake news and misinformation in the social media space and blaming the Labour Party. His presidential candidate and their supporters of same will remain resolute in our commitment to an issue-based and clean campaign. We will also rebuff all such ploys of deceit and calumny meant to create disaffection among Nigerians' voting population who desire credible leadership change, like a desk of PO or Peter Obi. Well, still talking about the election, we don't know who will become the next president, but vote wisely. Well, let us move on to Russia. We have this news. Is it good news that Russia is awarding $16,000 US to women who have 10 or more children to combat the country's declining population? This life is no balance at all. Nigeria is complaining about the population. We have more than 200 million plus. And we should remember that Russia is the biggest country when it comes to landmass. Yeah. And they are rewarding or are awarding women with $16,000. That is huge money. Convert it. Just convert it. Thank you guys for watching this statement. Don't forget to subscribe button, the bell notification so as to stay updated. See you soon.